the Bicentennial Park for our first annual Redneck Ravinia. Can I get a yeehaw? All right, now we have to give our thank yous to Miller Lite, who is sponsoring this event. Go and help visit Craig. Well, he was there at the bar, but he seems to be gone. Or go get one of our baskets. They're fancy. They're a box, and you can get beer and bologna sandwiches. They're very good. And help support this park. We thank you for coming. We have a good time. We are giving away prizes for Best Redneck and Best Redneck Spread. So we have tickets for the Slammers games and tickets for New Orleans North, which, by the way, they are also selling over here. If you get them early, they're only $7. If you get them at the door, they're $10, so it's a deal. So thank you, and now I want you all to have a great time as people are just going to keep on coming in with Brad Jackson and Shades of Country.
West where the wild wind blows, eagle flies and the sagebrush grows, traditions are holding on, you'll be glad to hear. They're being kept alive by the sons of the pioneer. Like Dang down in the way Montana, boots and spurs and a black bandana, he rides a wild prairie, rounded up steer. Like Daddy, he's the son of the pioneer. Well, from Texas clear up to Idaho, the mountain to the plains, they got the blood of Crockett and Geronimo flowing through their veins. Hey, the wild old west is changing some, but traditions persevere. They're being kept alive by the sons of the pioneer. I got it. Texas with a redneck hat, she likes roping and dancing, things like that. If you need a hand, you can bet she'll volunteer. She's a wild prairie flower and a daughter of the pioneer. He got braids and a hat, got an eagle feather, rides wild broncs and there ain't no better. And his granddaddy was chief on the wild frontier. And he's a proud son of the original pioneer. Well, from Texas clear up to Idaho, the mountain to the plains, they got the blood of Crockett and Geronimo flowing through their veins. Hey, the wild old west is changing some, traditions persevere. They're being kept alive by the sons of the pioneer. Texas clear up to Idaho, the mountain to the plains, they got the blood of Crockett and Geronimo flowing through their veins. Hey, the wild old west is changing some, traditions persevere. They're being kept alive by the sons of the pioneer. They're being kept alive by the sons of the pioneer. world. I've seen some pretty faces, I've known some beautiful girls. After all I've witnessed, one thing still amazes me. Just like a miracle, you have to see to believe. God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land. Gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. Well, I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. First he let the sun shine, then he made the water deep. Then he gave us moonlight for all the world to see. Everybody knows the Lord works in mysterious ways. He took a rest, then on the very next day, God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land. Gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. Well, I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land. Gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. Well, I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas. Thank you very much. Could be holding you tonight. Could quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Hurting you now don't mean a thing. Love ain't here, don't feel no pain. My mind ain't nothing but a total blank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Square the deal. At least you'll know the way I feel. I'll take all the money in the bank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're the Shades of Country Band. If you ain't realized it already, we are a country band. We make no apologies for it neither. We're going to take you back with some old Fair and Young music right now. Here we go. Bitter words were spoken. I left my baby in a cloud of gloom. Got in my car and drove around till I spotted this saloon. Came inside and bought a drink, and I saw you and felt a burning glow. But if I try to hold you tight, darling, please refuse me, tell me no. Step aside if I try to get near you. Lock your horn if I start making time. Walk away if I say that I need you. Hey, step aside if I step out of line. Bitter is the feeling for my baby and the things she said so cruel. Part of me says cheat on her. Part of me says stop, don't be a fool. Don't let me get too close to you, 'cause if I do, I won't be very strong. Save me from my conscience, keep me from being sorry later on. Step aside if I try to get near you. Lock your horn if I start making time. Walk away if I say that I need you. Step aside if I step out of line. taking time. Walk away if I say that I need you. Step aside if I step out of line. Hey, step aside if I step out of line. All right. Thank y'all very much. We appreciate that. If somebody's really got a request or something, sure, let us know. We'll try to get it in there for you. Chris Stapleton, we're going to do some of that. You can bet on it. And before anybody else hollers it out, we are going to do some Johnny Cash, too. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights of town. I wasted my time when I would try. When the lights have lost their glow, you're gonna cry. Well, soon your sugar daddies will all be gone. You'll wake up some cold day and find you're alone. You're gonna call for me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When you think of all of this, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. When your fickle love gets old and no one cares for you, you'll come back to me for a little love that's true. I want to tell you no, but you're gonna ask me why. When you think of all of this, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. Johnny! Well, I lie awake at night and wait till you come in. You stay a little while and then you're gone again. You're gonna call for me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When you think of all of this, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry. Any Waylon Jennings fans out there? One. It's the same old tune, fiddle and guitar. Where do you take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny cars. It's been the same way for years. I need a change. Somebody told me when I came to Nashville, boy, you finally got it made. Oh, Hank made it here. We're all sure that you will, but I don't think Hank done them this way. I did old Hank really do it this way? How about it, John? was on the road making them one-night stands, speeding my young life away. Tell me one more time, damn it, I'm quite sure that you will. I don't think Hank done them this way. Did old Hank really do it this way? Four-piece band looking at the backside of me, singing my songs, one of his now and then. I don't think Hank done them this way. Did old Hank really do it this way? Hey! All right. Just to prove we can go someplace else if we need to. Bob, you might like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. Ride me a southbound all the way to Georgia, Lord. Jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman I've been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman have been doing to me? Find me a hole in the wall, gonna crawl inside and die. 'Cause of that lady, mean old woman, Lord, never told me goodbye. Said, can't you see, can't you see what that woman has been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman has been doing to me? The river and mountains where I call home. Times are good there, don't know why I ever roam. Wow, wow. Tennessee River and a mountain band. Hey, we get together anytime we can. I said Tennessee River and a mountain band. We play together at Mother Nature's band. Me and my woman done made our plan on the Tennessee River, walking hand in hand, going back, leaving today, off for my homeland, so far away. I said Tennessee River and a mountain band. Hey, we get together anytime we can. I said Tennessee River and a mountain band. We play together at Mother Nature's band. I said Tennessee River. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let me take just a minute to introduce these fellows up here to you. When you get an opportunity and walk by, shake your hand. They do a mighty fine job of everything that they do. On the bass guitar back here behind me, Mr. Keith Jackson. I'm dry. Oh, that's better. Back on the drums, the newest member of the band. He does a mighty fine job of it. Y'all give him a big hand, Mr. Terry Peoples. This fellow over here to my right, lead guitar, lead vocals. He does it all, and he does it all very well. Y'all give him a big hand, Mr. Johnny Rave.
Thank you.
And we're going to get him to sing this next one for you.
There she is, body just a gleaming in the sun. Dedicated working man when his day is done. Gonna grab my pie and I'm gonna grab my aunt. Don't let them take me to the Cadillac Ranch. Eldorado fins, white walls and skirts. Giants just a little bit like heaven here on earth. But when I die, put my body in the back. Don't let them take me to the Cadillac Ranch. Cadillac, Cadillac, long and dark, shiny and black. Open up and engines let them roar, tearing up the highway like a big old dinosaur. His Mercury 49, Junior Johnson teared up the hills at Caroline. Old Burt Reynolds and his black Trans Am. Don't let him take me to the Cadillac Ranch. Cadillac, Cadillac, long and dark, shiny and black. Open up, then engines let them roar, tearing up the highway like a big old dinosaur. Girl with your blue jeans so tight, driving all alone through the Wisconsin night. You're my last love, baby, you're my last chance. Don't let them take me to the Cadillac Ranch. Cadillac, Cadillac, long and dark, shiny and black. Open up and engines let them roar, tearing up the highway like a big old dinosaur. Cadillac, Cadillac, long and dark, shiny and black. Open up and engines let them roar, tearing up the highway like a big old dinosaur.
Mr. Johnny Rave right there.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, me. Well, looked like the weather held out for us. A little cool. Is everybody doing all right out there? All right. Good. Glad to hear it. Big. How about a big round of applause for Jim Richards over here and his son, Jim Richards. Doing a mighty fine job of running sound for us, and we really appreciate it. They lifted all the heavy stuff today. All I had to do was bring my guitar. So we appreciate that. All right, this next song here, we're going to feature our bass player, Mr. Keith Jackson, on one. It's an old hillbilly thing. You guys might recognize it. time, Mr. Keith Jackson on the bass guitar. Keith Jackson, one time. There you go. Well, he don't sing nothing, so we had to figure out something to put him out front like that. All right, let's see here. What we got? How about some Merle Haggard? You got any Merle Haggard fans out there? We must have some Merle Haggard fans. I know you got one right here. This old smoke-filled bar is something that I'm not used to. But I gave up my home to keep you satisfied. And I just called to let you know where I'll be living. Well, it's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. Well, I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. And my new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, because I'm always here at home until closing time. Hanging out with Johnny Ray. Said I've got everything I need to drive me crazy, and I've got all it takes to make me lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere's just right for heartache. Thanks to you I'm always here till closing time. And I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, because I'm always here at home until closing time. Jukebox and a bar stool, and my new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, because I'm always here at home till closing time. I said I'm always here at home till closing time. tight. All right, thank you. Oh, we're liking everything up here. Sounding good, man. Oh, sound all right out there to you guys? Any too loud for anybody, or we're not running nobody off? Well, we didn't get as many down here today as I was hoping for, maybe, but we're glad you all come out. And there's Cinnamon and Bob. My grandchildren are here today. There's Kitch right there in the front row. Are you dancing, son? Is he dancing a little bit, Ma? No? All right. All right, now I've featured everybody so far here. You guys hear me all the time. And how about it one more time? How about a big hand for Mr. Johnny Rave right there. Johnny is a great guitar player. He really is. He plays everything. He plays it really well. But this one right here, I'm going to stretch out just a little bit later in the song. It's kind of a long thing. I string a couple of Johnny Cash things here together. But we'll talk about that. I hear the train a-coming, rolling around the bend. Ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. While I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. And I hear that whistle blowing on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Oh, come on, Johnny. There's rich folks feeding in them fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Oh, but that train keeps moving. That's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train were mine, bet I can move it on a little bit farther down the line. Hey, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Well, I guess everywhere we go, Johnny Cash is probably bigger today than he's ever been. Everywhere we go, we get lots and lots of requests for Johnny Cash. He just never seems to get old, never seems to go away. But Folsom Prison, probably one of his biggest hits, probably his most popular song. But it was not my personal favorite song. There was another one also about a train. It was called the Orange Blossom Special. And I always liked that song. So we're going to do you a little bit of Orange Blossom Special here. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Hey, I said, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Well, it's that Orange Blossom Special, she's bringing my baby back. Yeah, you talk about a rambler, she's the fastest train on the line. Yeah, you talk about a traveler, she's the fastest train on the line. Well, it's that orange blossom special, she's rolling down that seaboard line. All right, this is the tricky part. Tricky part for me, not the rest of the band so much. That's Orange Blossom Special. That's kind of fun, but it wouldn't be much fun if you didn't speed it up a little bit, would it? I think not. So, now, but Terry tends to get a little overactive on me once in a while back here. Now, I can play this fairly fast, but I cannot play it as fast as he can play them drums back there. How about a big hand for Mr. Terry Peoples on the drums, holding this thing together? So we're going to try this one more time. Now, if I accomplish this, I expect to see people cheering, throwing babies in the air, hugging each other, kissing and shit like that, okay? Can I get that, Bob? Thank you. Appreciate that. We really do. Let me take just a minute to thank our law enforcement officers for being here this afternoon and watching out for all of us. All right, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. This is one of my very favorite Merle Haggard tunes. I hope you all will enjoy it. It's one called When Times Were Good and You Were Mine. There's a place I can go in my memory back to a life I chose to leave behind. But sometimes I still need to remember when times were good and you were mine. I'm still living with my reasons for leaving. Lord, they must have seemed more important at the time. 'Cause now I only dream about the two of us when times were good and you were mine. Hell, I've still got everything that came between us. Oh, this old guitar and a weakness for the wine. So tonight I thought I'd write one for the memory when times were good and you were mine. There's a silver eagle rolling out of Memphis. The cowboy singer lost between the lines. But I know the road I'm on will never lead me where times are good and you were mine. Hey, I've still got everything that came between us. Oh, this old guitar and weakness for the wine. So tonight I thought I'd write one for the memory when times were good and you were mine. When times were good and you were mine. All right. That's one that we did, we recorded a couple of years ago. And we do got some CDs right up here up front. We got some schedules up here, where we're going to be and when we're going to be there. The schedules are free. The CDs are not. Don't cost me much to print up a bunch of schedules. But we do got some CDs for sale for $10 a pop. There, we got about 3 or 4 of them in there. We are going to turn it over to Mr. Johnny Rave again and get him to sing another one for you.
This This one's for Christy. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh and I'm heading for the eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like she never did before. Well, there's a speed on ahead, but alright. And I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I gotta make it home tonight. I got 10 Ford gears and a sweet Georgia overdrive. I pop little white pills and my eyes are open wide. Nothing by the soul at night. I can dodge them scales all night. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Oh, come on, Brad, tell us a story. It's been about a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I got some women, but I'm not like some other guys, don't you know? Well, my hometown's coming in sight. If you think I might be alright, 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Yeah! Tell you what, we're going to do one more here and we're going to take a real short pause for the cause. Just about 5 minutes. 5 minute break, long enough for me to let the guys hit the bathroom and that kind of thing. Anyway, or have a smoke or whatever it is they want to do. We got any D. White Yoakum fans out there? Someday I'll be strong. Maybe it won't be long. I'll be the one who's tough. You'll be the one who's got rough. It won't be long and maybe I'll be real strong. Maybe I'll do things right. Maybe I'll start tonight. You'll learn to cry like me. Baby, let's just wait and see. Maybe I'll start tonight and do things right. Well, you'll control me, oh so boldly. Rule me till I'm free. Yeah. Pain that shakes me finally makes me get up off of my knees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. And I think you'll slow down. Your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Johnny Ray! oh so boldly, prove me till I'm free. Yeah. Pain that shakes me finally makes me get up off of my knees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. But I think you'll slow down. Your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Oh, maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Come on, Johnny. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Vote for yourself here, okay? You're going to have to pick out somebody else that you can vote for. And point to them, grab them by the neck. Who do you think is the biggest redneck here today for Redneck Ravinia? Oh, you're the only one, Bob. You're the only one that got a vote. I guarantee Bob's the biggest redneck here. That's for sure. Stand up, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that beer belly and tell me that he is not a redneck. He makes some mean ribs, too, let me tell you that. All right, Bob, you have won the biggest redneck award this evening. All right, we're going to kick this thing off with another Merle Haggard thing, and actually Leonard Skinner did a cover on this too. Look at my adorable granddaughter sitting right there in the front row. Both of them. One called the Honky Tonk Nighttime Man. Kick me off, Johnny. All right. Tongue nighttime man, I can't stand no light. Well, I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man, I can't stand no light. Get my rest in the daytime, do my running around at night. the blues all day today. Well, I wish a tornado come and drive these blues away. Ah, took them away, Jerry. When the sun starts sinking low, yeah, my heart starts beating when the sun starts sinking low. When the shadows fall, I know it's time for me to go, 'cause I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man. I can't stand no light. Well, I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man. I can't stand no light. Get my rest in the daytime, do my running around at night. Said I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man. I can't stand no light. Get my rest in the daytime, do my running around at night. Get my rest in the daytime, do my running around at night. Honky-tonk nighttime man. All right, gonna take you back with some old George Jones. We got any George Jones fans here? I saw George the last time he played down here at the Rialto. It was a hell of a good show. He wasn't feeling real good, but it was good to see him anyway. But here's one of his big hits, one called "She Thinks I Still Care." It goes just like this. Just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old places, well, the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I saw her then went off to pieces. She thinks I still care. If she's happy thinking I still need her, well, let that silly notion bring her cheer. But how could she ever be so foolish? Where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I am not the happy guy I used to be. She thinks I still care. If she's happy thinking I still need her, well, let that silly notion bring her cheer. But how could she ever be so foolish? Where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. She thinks I still care. I still care. All right. Boy, it's dry out here.
It's getting drier, Brad.
Well, we've had one request tonight. Somebody shouted out one while ago for some Chris Stapleton. So we're going to try that right now. Tennessee whiskey? Yep, on us off. 1, 2, 3. Out in a barroom, liquor was the only love I know. You rescued me from reaching for the bottle, brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. low places, find the bottom of the bottle always dry. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. There ain't nothing like your loving to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your loving all the time. Yes, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your loving all the time. Yes, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Thank you very much. Chris Stapleton, one of the new guys on the scene, and he's doing pretty well with country music. But I bet he don't do as well as this next guy I'm going to cover here, a little George Strait thing. Check yes or no. 1, 2, 3. Started way back in 3rd grade. Used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes, a pink dress, a batch of bow, and ponytail. Kissed me on school bus, but told me not to tell. Next day I chased around the playground, across the monkey bars to the merry-go-round, and Emmylou got caught passing me a note. Before the teacher took it, I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, think this is how love goes, check yes or no. Now we're grown up, she's my wife. Still like 2 kids, with stars in our eyes. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmylou up and down the hall, around the bed in our room. Last night I took her out in a white limousine. 20 years together, she still gets to me. Can't believe it's been that long ago when we got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? If you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, think this is how love goes, check yes or no. Or do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. All right, I mentioned we got some CDs up here for sale. And so we're going to do a couple original tunes for you, if that's all right. Well, if you like them, this is, God, the first time I recorded this, 1987, I guess. I guess I'm showing my age, but I've recorded it 3 or 4 times. They ain't made a buck off it yet, but we're going to keep trying at it. One called On the Prowl. Here we go. On the prowl again, chasing love again, looking for someone who'll be more than just a friend. Well, I know that I will find me true love, and then I won't be out and about and on the prowl again. Well, I'm not the kind who likes to be alone, but the day you left I woke up all on my own. Hey, but I won't sit and cry because you're gone. Well, I'll find somebody new, I hope it don't take long. On the prowl again, chasing love again, looking for someone who'll be more than just a friend. Well, I know that I will find me true love, and then I won't be out and about and on the prowl again. While I'm out there looking for somebody new, well, I'll do my best not to show that I'm still missing you. I've surrounded myself with all my closest friends. They say stay out of his way, the boy's on the prowl again. On the prowl again, chasing love again, looking for someone who'll be more than just a friend. I know that I will find me true love, and then, but I won't be out and about and on the prowl again. I don't want to be out and about and on the prowl again. All right, appreciate that. Thank you very much. I recently recorded a brand new one. We lost Merle Haggard this year. Anybody that didn't know that, I'm a big Merle Haggard fan, have been for a long time. And when I heard it on the radio that he had passed, I dropped what I was doing and I went in the house and I sat down and wrote this song. So we hope you all like it. It's one called Today I Cried for a Stranger. And it is on YouTube. And if you go to YouTube and look that up, Merle Haggard Tribute, I Cried for a Stranger, go on there and like that thing. I'd appreciate the plug. came across my country radio. A dear friend had passed, someone I respected more than most will know. I knew lots about his life, although we'd never met. This song I'm singing now is to show some deep respect from Earl Haggard. Today I cried for a stranger. Poet of the common man, guess I'm as common as they come. Seemed every song he sang was just for me, but I'm not the only one. He could put so much emotion into a single song, and every time he did, he always sang me home. Thanks, Merle. Today I cried for a stranger. Working man blues and a bottle let me down. Are the good times really over? I guess they are for now. Today I cried for a stranger. Yoke from Muskogee, God knows mama tried. Long as I'm singing, these songs will never die. Rest in peace, Merle. Today I cried for a stranger. Today I cried for a stranger. Today I cried for a stranger. Thank you.
Memphis, man. Can we do that?
All right. Yeah, I know. All right.
I'm going to turn it over to Johnny over here. How about a big hand for Mr. Johnny Rave?
Thank you.
Isn't he the oldest member in the band?
No, well, he might be the oldest.
Well,
But he's been with me longer than anybody.
yeah.
And he's the youngest.
Ready?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Long distance information, give me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find the party that's trying to get in touch with me. She would not leave a number, but I know who place to call. 'Cause Uncle took the message and he wrote it on the wall. Help me information, get in touch with my Marie. She's the only one who called me here from Memphis, Tennessee. Her home is on the south side, high up on a ridge. about a half a mile from the Mississippi Bridge. Come on, Brad. More than that I cannot add. Only that I miss her and all the fun we had. Marie was only 6 years old. Information, please. Try to put me through to her. Memphis, Tennessee. Time I saw her, she was waving me goodbye with curly horn drops on her cheeks that trickled from her eye. Marie was only 6 years old. Information, please. Try to put me through to her. Memphis, Tennessee.
All right, Johnny Reed.
Thank you.
Well, I told you we were country, and it don't get any more country than Gene Watson. So we're going to do you some of that right now. Memories to burn. 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Lately, baby, you've been getting under my skin. I hope I don't have to say, there she goes again. Please don't be another lesson I'll have to learn. I've got memories to burn. No, please don't make me have to think about you when you're gone. I had enough to think about before you came along. If you're just making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. I've got memories to burn. Lately, baby, you've been stringing me along. If you plan on writing to me after you're gone, just address your memories to whom it may concern. I've got memories to burn. No, please don't make me have to think about you when you're gone. I had enough to think about before you came along. If you're just making memories, you'll have to wait your turn. I've got memories to burn. Well, if you're just making memories, you're gonna have to wait your turn. I've got memories to burn. Huh? Sure. Got a little Alan Jackson coming up for you. If I had money, tell you what I'd do. Go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. The girl I love stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. All right, let's cruise now. Baby went out, didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, come a cruising home. She's crazy about a Mercury. Crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I got one. Crazy about a Mercury. Crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. All right, here we go. All right, we want to tell you all we've had a great time here tonight. They're telling me it's time for us to pack it up and go on home. I want you to give them all the folks that worked here tonight, Jim Richards, his son, big hand, the people working the booth over there. We want to thank the people from the park here for having us down here. I met Jeff earlier. Lori, I appreciate you calling me and having us for this gig down here. This is one we close almost every night with, so we're going to do that again right now. Went partying the other night, started drinking and got real tight. We was playing for all the friends, felt so good we had to play it again. I said, hey bartender,
Hey, bartender.
hey bartender,
Hey, bartender.
I draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. She was sitting down on the end, said, baby, can we be friends? You look as sweet as can be. Come on down and have a drink with me. I said, hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
I draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. Johnny! having so much fun. Didn't know it was 1:30. Turned around to have one more. I looked at the clock and it was 4:30. It said, hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
I draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. Where the jukebox jumper was beginning to swing. Everybody was beginning to sing. When I heard somebody call, last call for alcohol, we said, hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
I draw one, draw two, draw three more glasses of beer. Play! We want to thank y'all for being here again tonight. Once you give the band a big hand, those of you that are left there with us, on the lead guitar, the one and only Mr. Johnny Rave. Back on the drums, Mr. Terry Peoples. On the bass guitar, Keith Jackson. I'm Brad Jackson. We are the Shades of Country Band. Schedule's up here, CD's up here. Make sure you grab a schedule, come out and see us. We're going to be over at the Cantigny Post over on Horseshoe Drive right off of Black Road on Saturday night. Come out there and see us. Here's some CDB to take you home. Right as soon as I get in the groove. Said train to grind switch running right on time. Took her boys to cook it down to Caroline. People down in Florida, KB still. When old Leonard Skinner picking out Jacksonville. People down in Georgia come from near and far to hear Richard Best pick on that red guitar. Get around, children, get down. Get down, children, get loud. You can get loud here and be proud. You can be proud here and be proud. You a rebel. The South's gonna do it again. Do it again, John. Sitting on a bale of hay. He ain't good looking, he sure can't play, and there's easy top. You can't forget that old brother Willie gets soaking wet. All the good people down in Tennessee are digging shades of country and CDB. Gather round, children, get down. Get down, children, get loud. You can get loud here and be proud. You can be proud here and be proud. You a rebel, the South's gonna do it again. guitar. Terry Peebles on the drums, and I'm Brad Jackson. We're the Shades of Country Band. Thank y'all for being here. Shades of Country Band. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.